jinn would one day come into the mosque and have a conversation with the Prophet. And we also said that when this jinn entered into the mosque, the Sahaba got scared. And we also mentioned that this was something normal for them. They used to get scared a lot. But what happened? This jinn enters into the mosque, has a conversation with the Prophet, and we said, how was this relating to Imam Ali, right? So the story is as follows. The Prophet is sitting in Masjid Nabwi. He has all his companions with him, all the Sahaba sitting down. This weird creature, as this jinn enters into the masjid, everybody panics and freezes. The Prophet says, do not worry. I am here. He won't harm you. So the jinn comes in. So the Prophet says to the jinn, who are you? He says, I am the great grandson of Shaitan. The devil, Iblis, his great grandson. Why are you here? I have a question. Okay, what's your question? So the jinn says, you know, our great grandfather, the devil, his job is what? To lead people astray. Yeah, his job is to take people away from the path of Islam, to turn them against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we as his grandchildren have the same mission. Our job is to lead people astray. And throughout our existence, that's all we've been trying to do, lead people astray. But we have a little bit of an issue. So the Prophet says, what's the issue? He says, from Adam, every single prophet, whenever we used to come to that prophet, and we used to try and deter them away from the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this man used to come. Now we don't know who this man is, but this man used to come, and he used to scare us in such a way that we couldn't corrupt that prophet any longer, and we used to run away. So when we used to gather, we used to think, who is this man? So we thought maybe it's the prophet that's going to come after this prophet, right? And he's just protecting the prophet before him. So we tried to do it with Nabi Adam. We thought maybe Nuh was helping him. But then Nabi Nuh came. Different guy. We tried to corrupt Nuh. We thought maybe Ibrahim is helping him. Then we tried to corrupt Ibrahim. But then this man came again. We thought maybe it's Ismail. Maybe it's Musa. Maybe it's Khizr. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's that. Until finally, even we accept that you are the last prophet. Even we know there is no prophet after you. And now that we've seen your face, you're not that man either. So my question is, who is that man? The man who saved Nabuwat. The man who saved Islam. The man that is stopping us corrupting mankind. Just have a question, who is he? So the Prophet said, if I was to show you this man, if I was to show you his face, would you be able to recognize him? So the jinn said, of course we would recognize him. He's in our nightmares. He's protected 124,000 prophets. Of course we would recognize him. So there was a man that was sitting next to the Prophet. This man wasn't looking up, he was looking down. So he couldn't really see his face. So the Prophet places his hand underneath the chin of this man. The Prophet raises this man's face up. The Prophet looks at the jinn and says, was this the man who saved Nabuwat? All of a sudden the jinn gets scared. He takes a few steps back. He says, oh Prophet, yes, I swear this is the man who saved Nabuwat. Who is he? And then the Prophet would say, he is Amirul Mu'mineen, Abul Hassan, Asadullah al-Ghalib, Ghalib ala kulli Ghalib, Amirul Mu'mineen, Yadullah, Ainullah, Lithanullah. Who is he? He is Ali ibn Abi Talib. What did he do? He saved Nabuwat.